Here's our lineup for the final.
So you were a T38 runner when you competed for Australia.
Yes.
And you won golds. Which distances did you win golds?
I won a gold in Atlanta in this distance, 100 and 200, and then I won gold again in Athens over 400 metres and some silver between. But I did compete a lot of my time against the Ukrainian in lane 7, who is one of the world records. I think she may still have the world record. She certainly does. She broke the world record in 2008, the Beijing Games, 27.81. There's STRYZHAK, Australian runner. This is her first games. Olivia Bren, who we know is the young 16-year-old Great Britain athlete. Tarita's 17, Olivia's 16, so we've got a young, youthful...
Couple of teenagers in the final. That's great,
well,
isn't it?
It's great to see. And for them, it means if they want to go for a few more games, they can at that age.
Now there's Goncharova of Russia. She won the other night.
She did.
So she'll be one of the ones to watch in this.
And of course, when we see the red and yellow, don't ever underestimate the Chinese. Qualifying time of 28.29. Chen from China, 20-year-old. And here is Ina, who is the current world record holder from the Ukraine. 27.81 is her world record. Her qualifying time there of 20... It's come off the screen, but her season's best is 28.91. Tunisian Sonia Mansour in lane 8. And Xiong Desi from China in lane 9. But I think if we keep our eyes on the Ukrainian, the Russian, lane 5 and lane 6. But red and yellow will be up there in the mix.
Absolutely. So it's 4, 5, 6 and 7 to watch out for. Slavy of Germany, Goncharova of Russia, Chen of China and STRYZHAK of the Ukraine. 200 metres, they can start from a kneeling or a standing position. Just waiting for the stadium. A crouching position, not a kneeling, of course. If you're kneeling, you wouldn't have much chance, would you? Perhaps saying a little prayer.
Well, we had a bit of unsteadiness there from STRYZHAK in lane 2. Obviously, it's a really nervous time.
I think she heard me say kneeling and she was just chuckling to herself and they said, everyone better stand up.
You distracted her. She thought, well, maybe if I say a little prayer, I might get a bit more energy around this 200 metres. You can just see she came down into 3-point position and just, I think she was going to fall forward. So resetting, girls getting focused into their blocks. Once everybody's settled, the starter will say set, and then wait for everyone to be settled again to then fire the gun.
And they always say go on the B of bang. And this time they do go on the B of bang, and it's a great start for Chen of China. She's catching up already with the STRYZHAK from Ukraine. She's passed her on the inside. Chen of China absolutely flying on this occasion, and coming well now is Goncharova of Russia. It's the Chinese girl, Chen from China. Here comes Goncharova of Russia. STRYZHAK of Ukraine is beaten. Goncharova's beaten. Chen's going to get it. Chen of China wins the gold. Goncharova tying up gets the silver, and STRYZHAK of the Ukraine.
World record.
Look at that. 27.39.
Gee, I thought Goncharova was going to come back with 50 metres to go, but what a finish there. She just knew she couldn't. Goncharova just couldn't find that last bit. The Chinese athlete, Chen, just dominated.
She's so tiny compared to the others. She's hugging them all literally around the waist because they're all so tall compared to her.
Well, when I competed against Ina, she only came up to my shoulders. So if I was competing against Chen, gee, she must only be 5 foot. I'm just under 6 foot. So 20-year-old from China with a PB of 28.03 going into the games, smashing her PB to run 27.39.
Look at her centre of gravity. I mean, her legs must have to go twice as fast as everybody else. She's got that, long-legged Russian tracking her down. Can't get anywhere near her.
Yes. It's all about the frequency and how quickly you can get your foot on and off the ground and get the energy from the track and keep going. And, gee, I didn't think she would take that out, but incredible race. The Russian and the Ukrainian coming in silver and bronze. but they're both tired. Goncharova and Ina from Ukraine. I think the Chinese athlete Chen could have probably gone another 100 metres in that pace. She looked superb.
First 4 all set personal bests, and Chen threw in a world record just for good measure. 27.39 into a slight wind of 0.7. That's a great run.
It's a fantastic time. We're just seeing this time and again at this Games, and most of these athletes now have the opportunity to